this is Mega Android, and this is the Android news. I'm sorry it's a little late, been a little busy, but this is the Android news, and we're going to start off first with CES coverage, Consumer Electronics place. We're going to start off with that and all the stuff that they had announced. I watched a bunch of live streams, and we're going to go over it with you guys. First, most important thing that I really liked at the live stream that I watched by Nvidea was a quad core. And the quad core explained and why it's going to be efficient to use on phones and tablets. First reason is, now the quad core actually has 5 cores instead of 4 cores. So what you have is 4 cores that are running on the default speeds of whatever they have clocked it at, or whatever phone it comes in or tablet is clocked at. But they have a 5th one that runs at a low clock speed, as such as like 400 megahertz. They didn't specify exactly, but it's like a couple hundred megahertz. And this is what runs like when you're not running anything that requires the other processors. So therefore it's actually way more battery efficient than a DualCore, because when DualCore came out, the Tegra 2, they said it was very battery hungry. It sucked people's batteries dry. So this 5th core is going to help with the battery life, and they said it's way better. Now we already know that the Transformer Prime, it already has a quad core processor in it, but that's not the best thing about that. Asus is coming out with. Asus is actually coming out with a tablet to compete with the Kindle Fire and the Nooks, because they say they've been selling really good. They actually said that in the live stream. They said it's going to be $249 for a Tegra 3 processor, quad core tablet for $249. Now let me explain to you all the cool stuff that comes with a quad core tablet. One is Ice Cream Sandwich runs at 60 frames per second. I mean, through the whole operating system, there's nothing less than 60 frames per second. It's better optimizations because it's running Ice Cream Sandwich, obviously. Also, they showed a demo where you have this app, and you can stream, from your Windows PC running a Nvidea GPU, Windows at basically almost full speed. So we know how you got apps like TeamViewer that you can control Windows on through your phone, but it's laggy, it's slow. This is like full. You can watch videos on it. You can even play games like Crisis, and it's still really playable. That is amazing with the new quad core processors that they're having in these new tablets. If I was to recommend you get a tablet, I would definitely say go with Asus. Through all the web and everything, they've had the best reviews. I'm saving up to get one, and that would be the tablet I would recommend. Now the second thing that I thought was cool was the LG Google TV, and this ain't just a set-top box. This is an actual TV run with the Google Android operating system. It's more powerful than the set-top box they had previously, and it's got full app support, and it's a TV. You can stream from multiple video services. It runs off your cable too, so that's even better, because you can search for programs through your cable through your Google TV, which that's even wonderful. You can play apps like Angry Birds, and it upscales it to 1080i like your PS3 does, and it would look beautifully on the TV. Personally, I would love to play Field Runners on that TV, because that would be awesome, because I love that game. Third thing is Intel's smartphone processor, which is called Medfield, I think, and it can support up to a 24 megapixel camera. Now what makes this new processor really cool is it's a single core processor, but they say it has just as much power as today's dual core processors. So you have a 1.2 dual core processor. They said that this processor is just as powerful. 1.6 is just as powerful. And don't get me wrong, this is an Atom processor. This is the x86 architect. So this is not an ARM processor. This is like a desktop computer processor in a phone. Now your first question with that is, hold on, wouldn't that mean battery life would be horrible? Well, they've actually done some stuff to it, and they made it actually really good, because the battery time, the standby time, is up to 14 days, and the talk time is up to 8 hours on a 3G data call. Now, this is all done on a 1400 milliamp battery. Most batteries today ship with at least 17 or 1800. I know my Droid has an 1800 milliamp battery, so that's pretty freaking amazing. Fourth thing I want to talk about is there's a lot more Android devices to look for in 2012. They're going to be slewing them out left and right. What would be one for you to get? The best thing I can say is either go with a quad core or a dual core processor. Research the company that you're getting it from. Make sure it has the latest version of Android ice cream sandwich. Don't take the "I promise it's coming." Do not use that. And just look out for it. I know they have the Droid Razr Max come out, having 20 hours of battery time, talking time on it. That's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, so that's what you got to look for in 2012. This is Mang Android. Please subscribe, thumbs up, peace.